Imagine walking into a store, grabbing a Coca-Cola, and taking a refreshing sip, only to feel a surge of euphoria and energy. But this wasn't just sugar or caffeine kicking in. In the early days, Coca-Cola contained a secret ingredient: cocaine. Yeah, that's right, the world's most famous soda was originally an addictive, stimulant-packed energy drink. Today we're exposing the shocking history of Coca-Cola, how it became a household name, and the hidden truth behind its original formula. To understand how cocaine ended up in Coca-Cola, we need to go back to the late 1800s, when tonics and elixirs containing narcotics were widely used as medicine. In 1886, John Stith Pemberton, a pharmacist in Atlanta, Georgia, created the original Coca-Cola formula. His goal was to invent a cure for headaches, fatigue, and even morphine addiction. But his key ingredient was what made it so effective and controversial, which were coca leaves, which naturally contain cocaine. Pemberton's Coca-Cola was marketed as a healthy drink. It promised to cure fatigue, depression, and indigestion, thanks to its invigorating cocaine kick. Advertisements claimed it was a brain tonic that would lift your mood and give you a boost in energy. But in the beginning, Coca-Cola was only sold at soda fountains and pharmacies. It was viewed as a legitimate medicinal drink, not just a recreational beverage. Back then, it was perfectly legal and even encouraged to consume cocaine in small doses. By the late 1800s, cocaine was widely used in everything from painkillers to cough syrups. But Coca-Cola took it a step further, making it a key ingredient in its formula. Coca-Cola's original recipe included coca leaf extract, which naturally did contain around 9 milligrams of cocaine per serving. That's roughly the same dose as a small line of cocaine today. Every time someone took a sip, they were ingesting a mild but noticeable stimulant. Consumers loved the drink, not just for its flavor, but for the euphoric rush and energy boost it provided. It quickly became a sensation spreading across the country, but what people didn't know was that they were unknowingly developing a subtle dependency on the drink. Coca-Cola leaned into its reputation as an invigorating beverage. Slogans like "the pause that refreshes" and "delicious and refreshing" didn't just describe the taste, it referred to a mild cocaine high. Clever marketing disguised the addictive nature of the drink, which was keeping customers coming back for more. As Coca-Cola grew in popularity, it became more than just a beverage, it became a cultural icon, despite the secret ingredient. In the 1890s, Coca-Cola shifted from small pharmacy sales to mass production. Bottling plants opened across the entire US and the drink was everywhere. By 1900, Coca-Cola was sold in every state, its cocaine-laced formula making it an instant bestseller. Coca-Cola's appeal just wasn't about taste, it was about the subtle stimulant effect that kept people coming back for more. At that time, it was seen as a harmless pick-me-up for families. No one realized they were drinking a drug-laced concoction. Many regular consumers experienced a mild euphoria and increased energy, making Coca-Cola a must-have refreshment. Its addictive qualities drove massive profits. The secret ingredient kept customers hooked, and sales soaring. As the negative effects of cocaine became more widely known, Coca-Cola's secret formula came under public scrutiny. By the early 1900s, reports of cocaine addiction and overdose cases were rising. Public health officials began questioning the safety of products containing cocaine. In 1906, the US government passed the Pure Food and Drug Act, which required companies to disclose their ingredients. This put Coca-Cola in the spotlight. Facing public pressure, Coca-Cola was forced to remove cocaine from its formula in 1904. To comply with regulations, Coca-Cola switched to using decoconized coca leaves, which contain no active cocaine. The drink we know today was born, but its history was far from forgotten. Coca-Cola remained popular, but its original formula was quietly forgotten about. Despite its controversial origins, Coca-Cola grew into a global powerhouse, symbolizing refreshment and American culture. Most people today have no idea that their favorite soda once contained a powerful narcotic. Even though Coca-Cola removed cocaine from its drink, the company never fully severed its ties to coca leaves. In fact, it struck a secret deal with the US government that still exists today. After removing cocaine from its formula in 1904, Coca-Cola faced a dilemma. It still wanted the unique flavor of coca leaves, but without the narcotic effect. So to solve this problem, the company partnered with Maywood Chemical Works, now known as Stepping Company, which became the only legal importer of coca leaves into the US. The US government granted exclusive licenses to Stepping Company, allowing them to import coca leaves from Peru and Bolivia, but only for Coca-Cola. But here's the shocking part. Coca-Cola still uses coca leaves today. The cocaine is simply extracted and discarded, while the decoconized leaves are still used for flavoring. Stepping Company is the only company in the US legally allowed to process cocaine. thanks to its exclusive agreement with Coca-Cola. While Coca-Cola no longer contains cocaine, it still relies on coca leaf imports, making it uniquely tied to the world's cocaine trade, but legally sanctioned by the US government. Despite its controversial origins, Coca-Cola didn't just survive, it became a global symbol of happiness and refreshment. After removing cocaine from its formula, Coca-Cola launched a massive rebranding campaign to distance itself from its drug-laced past. Commercials promoted the drink as a family-friendly refreshment, focusing on its taste and wholesome image. By the mid-1900s, Coca-Cola had expanded globally, becoming the best-selling soft drink in the world. Its iconic red label and distinctive logo became recognizable everywhere. Today, Coca-Cola is now available in over 200 countries, generating billions in revenue annually. Most consumers today have no idea that their favorite soda once contained a powerful narcotic. Coca-Cola's rebranding was so effective that its drug-laden past is all but forgotten. The world remembers Coca-Cola as a symbol of joy, not as the original cocaine-laced energy drink. While Coca-Cola moved on from its cocaine days, the legacy of drug-laced beverages left a lasting mark on the industry. In the late 1800s, cocaine-laced beverages were everywhere. Popular brands like Vin Mariani and Metcalfe's cocaine wine also contained cocaine and were marketed as medicinal tonics. But Coca-Cola was the only one to successfully evolve into a mainstream, non-narcotic drink. Coca-Cola's cocaine-laced formula paved the way for modern energy drinks. While they no longer contain narcotics, brands like Red Bull, Monster, and Rockstar mimicked the boost effect that was once provided by cocaine. The addiction to energy-boosting beverages, it lives on, but without the illegal kick. So despite its controversial beginnings, Coca-Cola's success story proves one thing: even a drug-laced past can't stop a brand from becoming a global powerhouse. Today, Coca-Cola is worth over $250 billion, but its cocaine-fueled origins remain a forgotten chapter in its history. While Coca-Cola may no longer contain cocaine, it's still no stranger to controversy and secrecy. Coca-Cola's original formula, including the coca leaf process, it remains a highly guarded trade secret. Only a handful of executives know the full recipe. The company's secrecy fuels speculation about its questionable past and present practices. Over the years, Coca-Cola has faced legal challenges over its marketing, health claims, and business practices, including lawsuits related to obesity and sugar content. Yet, despite these controversies, Coca-Cola remains a dominant force in the beverage industry. Although the company insists it no longer uses cocaine, conspiracy theories persist. Some claim trace amounts of cocaine still remain in the drink. While the claims are unfounded, the mystique of Coca-Cola's narcotic origins keeps the legend alive. Coca-Cola's cocaine-fueled origins may seem like a relic of the past, but its legacy remains hidden in plain sight. From a drug-laced tonic to a global empire, Coca-Cola's history proves that even the most controversial beginnings can lead to billion-dollar success.